Hello, welcome back. Teh Tarik Hour. As always, is me, Azreen, along with Ah Kit. We are back again. Back again for another episode. Chinchay Talk. Have a fun talk
Yes.
I don't know it's considered fun or not but today our talk is more like it's makes sense for the month
It actually we are step to it's a brand new month lah. Actually, this is very brand new month for in August. We are already in August, right?
Yes, we are
Oh.
August already.
Actually, August is a national month.
Yes, national month. Our independence month, no, basically.
Yes.
You remember what's the date?
What's the date? The national days.
Day.
Of course, no lah. Every Malaysian should know what.
August
31st.
August 31st.
Yes.
How many years already?
More than 60 years.
We will put that in the picture. How many years already
But you can see what you you pass by the KL and then the Kuala Lumpur, you see all the flags, and then the roadside. You can see it.
Start already.
Start already. Yes.
I see people already start selling the flag the Malaysian flag. I don't see so much the decoration yet Maybe we are still not yet there, is it?
I think it's still early lah, but because we see the flag everywhere, should hang up already lah. We saw it.
By next week, I think already up already the national flag and all this. Then the spirit of Malaysian pride will come around this month, where we are proud for all things Malaysian.
Yeah.
What things like Malaysian, like nasi lemak, Malaysian pride. Consider nasi.
Nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak is our national food, sir. Is it? You do you agree with what?
People can argue where it comes from, but we can say we have one of the best nasi lemak in the world, not
Nasi lemak, I can say if let's say we argue lah, nasi lemak actually we can find in Indonesia as well.
Yes, I say already the origin is cannot say where exactly, but one of the best nasi lemak.
But
consider not
nasi
Malaysian.
Nasi lemak is very important cuisine. For Malaysians.
Well, it's also a pride one. You don't tell me you're not proud of our nasi lemak.
Okay, for nasi lemak wise, you see you got Malay cook the nasi lemak, and the Chinese and Indians they cook a different way of nasi lemak. It's very like artistic, like the food.
You mean like nasi lemak with babi, is it?
One thing is even the Indians they are doing nasi lemak also different.
But we are not debating the origins and the
because the nasi lemak really gel to our culture.
It's one of our pride as a cuisine, lo. If you tell me we are not proud of nasi lemak, I doubt you are Malaysian, lo, like that.
Okay, if you say
kind
for
of
food,
thing,
if food is a very good culture thing, if let's say maybe it's a non-halal, like the bak kut teh.
Exactly, I want to say bak kut teh could be another considered.
Chikut teh what? Now people you can see even the Malay cook the bak kut teh.
Got Malay style, the halal style, is it?
Halal style, char kut teh. They're using the Chinese herbals and then they come up with the chicken.
How do you spell that? Char kut teh.
Chickens ma.
Chicken.
Char kut teh lah. Chikut teh. I don't know how to pronounce.
Never tried before.
Never tried before. I saw it before in the chikute lah. I see. How come they're using the chickens, the herbals, and then
you got try, is it?
I tried chikute before.
Then your review compare?
A different taste, a different of course it's different taste.
But is it good? Your figure is good or not?
I love the herbal soup lo. Not necessarily have to be the bar lah.
Not to say it's like one is less, one is better lah. It's different, but
different
in the taste that can you enjoy the food?
Yes, I enjoy.
If you enjoy, then it's good lah. I mean, one of our pride of Malaysia is cuisines lor. We are really good about cuisines. Another pride would be car lor.
Actually, today's everyone should know.
Of course lah. The main topic here is about national car. It's something I guess. This was spawned by, or this was started by our beloved former Prime Minister, father of modernization, Tun Mahathir, Dr. Mahathir Muhammad, saying that Malaysia need a Malaysian car,
Yes.
give birth to Proton, which is a symbolic pride of Malaysia ingenuity and ability to create something that's homegrown lah. But today Proton, compared to last time Proton, is the story still the same?
Okay, the first thing we have to ask our Malaysians, are we proud our Proton? Because this is National Days, and we are
National
talking
month
about
lah,
national
national month.
car.
So
Then, are we proud if let's say Proton, if let's say, some examples lah, it's like the Japanese own the Japanese car, right? Like we own Japanese own the Hondas and Mitsubishis, all these cars.
that's
Then
really supporting the proud.
even the people outside of Malaysia, Japanese outside of Japan,
they buy the car,
buy their own, their
the
own
Japanese car.
Japanese car.
Then there's a pride there lah.
Pride. So are we Malaysian? Is the same, or if because the cost is cheap, then we go and buy a Proton? What do you think?
Okay, so I think there's a unique case with Malaysia lah when it comes to cars, right? When Mahathir brought that up, he did want to make sure that there is no competition for you to buy a local car compared to imported cars. Okay, hence where we have all this AP licensing, the cost of getting an imported car, whereas compared to a locally produced car or locally built car like CKD, CBUs, all this, how that can affect and alter the pricing of cars. So in that sense, right, what I'm trying to say here is that because of how we are set up in Malaysia, it was made to be that you have no other choice but to choose our national car. Not because of you think it's a pride thing or what, because you can't afford anything else, no?
But I think it's in 1985,
Yes,
our
1985.
first Proton Saga.
Saga, yes.
Their JV with Mitsubishi. They come out is one
The joint
Proton
venture
joint venture,
to design and create the Proton
Yes.
Saga.
The day our Tun Dr. Mahathir, he actually drove the car go through the Penang Bridge. The time actually our Malaysian is quite proud because we are the first, I think in Southeast Asia,
First to develop our own national car.
first country to develop our own car and then got our own brand. And then that time, our Proton went to UK and European market as well. The Proton Saga, Proton Satria, you know that. So
I've seen pictures of our cars overseas at that
and
time.
then and some families, because they're from the Japanese car and then from the Europeans car, the era they come to buy a Protons. Every families also got the opportunity to get a one Proton in our home, our house.
But then okay, so there is in the starting of the story.
The starting actually is very, very proud.
There is a pride
it's
there.
It's a pride day. I of course I for sure the era 19s Malaysia, even the what you call that the Proton, the police car, they will change to Proton as well. You can see the Proton, a lot of Protons.
That's not the case now, right?
Even the taxi, they also changed to
Proton.
Proton
I remember
also.
in the time during that time period where there were a lot, all the taxis, the police, like service cars were Proton cars.
Yeah, Proton car. Yes.
Because at that time, I would say the quality can be considered quite good.
Yes.
In that time during that time, early 80s, early 90s, that time period where Proton was still starting and they were really hungry to develop and make something there. And I will admit, when I was younger, of course, there is some form of pride to see like the old Saga, the box Saga one, the kotak one. And you see that and it can last you a long time, that car one.
Yes.
Some people still drive it to this day. I don't know how they maintain, but it's show you how strong that car is. But there came a turning point. I don't know when for you, but for me, I started hearing the stories. Proton cannot the quality not good all this thing not good always got problem one the driving not is not good compared to like Produa or something like that I don't know the driving actually for me I can't tell the difference but people were complaining that the quality of Proton compared to another national car, well, not really national car it's a local brand
JV lah.
Produa. These two are the fierce competitors at some point along the line Proton quality decreased and then Produa came over and became the number one car for Malaysians. Do you agree that Produa, especially the Myvi is more of a national car than Proton Saga at this point?
Okay, because we trace back to the histories because the 2013s Mitsubishi and Proton, they are already pacharai.
Divorce.
Divorce. What happened about divorce? We have no ideas lah.
Oh, I'm sure there's something there lah.
First, maybe it's a benefit, but the Proton will look for Honda. Actually, they also look for the Honda to become a JV, but not success yet. They will come out with one car is called Proton Berdana.
Berdana.
Proton Berdana. They will get some Accord Honda Accord.
It's like their continental
but
style.
It's not success. The story is not success lah.
What happened there then?
So, I actually the Proton is going down because we all the while we are from 18 to support until 30 years in this Proton era we support them. 30 years. After the 30 years, you still JV with some other car. Other
manufacturers
other car manufacturers why not we cannot be since after 30 years so long we make the car we cannot
still not develop our own
engine
ability,
own technology. This is the sadness lah.
So this is the thing what I've seen and in my personal opinion of what happened there is that when we launched the national car right, in my opinion how we differentiate from Japanese car in that sense is that competition and how we want to innovate in that sense. Because with the Proton car as I can see, they just rely on government to help them sustain.
Yes.
Rather than look at themselves and compare to the market and say, oh, how can we be better than say Toyota? How can we be better than Honda? Or how can we be better than even like European brands like Mercedes, all this? Because how Japan managed to be successful is because they compete with international brand. What did we do here in Malaysia? We protected Proton and made sure that they don't need to innovate and improve and just instead put the burden on other cars. Like let's say, oh, you want Honda, you want Toyota, you want Mercedes, you just have to pay super high price.
Yes.
And that made Proton feel they are confident, won't lose market.
Yes.
They will never lose market because government always will say, no matter what happens, we'll protect the companies.
And some more because the Proton have a protections from the governments. So
why? Because of course it's Dr. M's pet project. How can we let Mahathir's project go to waste? Cannot, right?
Okay. Yep. We have the protections. I mean, it's in the local market. Yeah, you are the winner. Okay.
The winner is the company owner the boss
the boss
or
but if let's say outside of Malaysia, in UK,
you lose because
you're
not fighting with them.
We have been in UK. We are selling Proton in UK before. We're selling Satria, even the Satria, the Lotus Satria, we are selling in UK, but we are not getting any good comment and good feedback from the UK market.
Or rather is that we don't take that comment and fix the things.
Yes.
You give the comment, yes. You give the say, oh, this needs to improve. But what did we do? We didn't listen. Not we What did Proton do? They didn't choose to, improve their own technology, improve their cars, features and everything. Instead, they just say, it's okay government will help us one. And that in itself led to, I guess, Proton being too big for its own market, ended up where it is now lah.
Okay, for the ones we call it one manufacturers or one car brands Protons. It's not just we go for like we are just make monies. Actually, this is we carry our
It's a national pride
national pride, everything's. When you go to UK and outside of Malaysia,
it represents
you present Malaysians. Yeah, it's a represent Malaysian. When you come to like some UK the car the car reviewers or whatever they mentions, oh,
this is a Malaysian car.
The Malaysian cars look like Milo Teen. Those kind of actions, you know, they are like the engines look like wow so lousy as you see. Yeah,
you feel offended lah. You like talk bad about me one
yes, something is like, how come our Malaysian is not? We are not ready. Why we not do not do the car well lah? Why we want to just make the money?
But then here's the thing. You say like this, right? Are you proud of Proton even in Malaysia? Because I can honestly say, before Geely come in lah, Malaysia's Proton's name is not really that.
Okay, Geely, I think we talk about
that
next
one.
episode.
that one maybe a different episode we can talk lah.
But for this for Protons the initially when Proton comes to the Proton Saga, the time, the periods I of course the Malaysian very proud to the first car, you know, bro. You see the all the Malaysian, wow, the first car Malaysian can build our car, you know, so proud. Yeah, I believe that time maybe I'm 7 years old. Yes, my parents bring me to the Proton showroom and say, you see this car? So I see, wow, quite ugly, but this is Malaysian make. The Malaysia car, you feel so proud. Malaysia can make car. That time is the first car in Malaysia. Yeah, in Southeast Asia some more. You see Indonesia, even China also haven't got
haven't built a national car. Yeah. But at that time period, there you can see the Malaysia ingenuity, our willing to collaborate with car manufacturers to build something of our own identity lah.
Yes.
And there's a very unique identity to Proton Saga that I feel like is a unique character still to this day, right?
Somehow that time, you feel like, okay, wawasan 20 the Proton can fly.
You really believe at that time, is it? See the Proton.
The what you call it? Then you know one movie is called what's Back to the Futures.
You think flying car like that, is it?
We will throw the rubbish then can fly.
Wow, you really so proud of our Proton that time, is it?
Yeah,
I mean, I will admit I do have some pride and I have some nostalgic value for the old Proton, I would say.
And that time, I'm very proud. In some more, my families we own the Proton Saga, we own the Proton Satria, we own the Proton Vira, which is 3 cars.
These are all like very those are the models that people still say it's a good car.
But
very
after
highly
that, no
regarded
more Proton already until today. This is
until
the Vira. After the Vira until
Satria
today,
and all this.
no more Proton car in my house.
Because I remember back in the day, the car people the real car people, they would say, oh, you want the real good car of Malaysia, Satria or all this like very performance car they can say.
Even the Vira and then the Satria is my wet, the Mitsubishi, and you know that some is quite famous means well-known engines in the time. Then the Mitsubishi is called Evo. You know that, right? It's quite
Mitsubishi
proud.
Evo, yeah.
Let's see what Evo.
Can compare
That
one.
one is a fun one, copy one.
Still, no matter what, if we can copy it in a good way, it's a good one. You can copy the good way, it's a good But again, that was the high points of Proton when we still have much love for Proton and the cars that they built. There was a turning point. I don't know for you when, but for me it's when I came back to Malaysia. This is probably like 2000s, I guess.
I think 2007 and 2008. I'm the second national. We cannot say it's national's car lah. That one is a JV car. The Pro Duo is came into the market.
Yes.
This Pro Duo.
The
brand.
This brand came again. I not really a big car guy lah, I would say. But even me, as someone who's not really a big car guy, I can understand how Pro Duo is makan your Proton like that one.
But for today, I think from that day the Pro Duo stepped into the market until now.
Still the market leader.
Still the first car leader in Malaysia.
We cannot deny lah. Myvi about everything.
Yes.
For all its lack. The lacking of Myvi lah, like there are some things that are not good about it. Or it still suffers some the usual Malaysia trapping of like quality assurance. Sometimes miss lah. But overall, it is a good car for its price point.
But both of us also Pro Duo car users.
That's why people also is a point lah. The thing is, right, I got considering whether or not to buy Proton or to buy Myvi. Because I was thinking of the Proton, the other hatchback similar to Myvi one.
Iris.
I was considering Iris lah, because I don't want to follow just buying Myvi because everyone also buy Myvi.
So okay, why you turn because of Proton Iris and then this Proton
Pro Duo
Myvi. Why you turn on you to buy the Myvi, not buy the Iris? Turn to buy the Myvi because the quality issue, you concern the quality issues, and then maybe the spare part or the pricings.
I think all that combined lah, because when I think back maintaining a Myvi is much more easier compared to maintaining an Iris because there's lower market demand lah for Iris, right? Not as many availability in terms of spare parts all these things. So for me it's just a logistic thing lor. Easier, cheaper, and more people would know how to fix a Myvi than an Iris lor, I would say.
I think for sure it's every Malaysians every families also got own the Proton car before. For sure it's all the Malaysian, and in front of the cameras the Malaysian should.
I 100% also agree because my family also used to have Proton. We had Proton Saga. My brother still drives a Proton Perdana. Perdana. Which, I mean, it's okay lah. It's over 10 years and still can drive. So that's good in that sense lah. Of course, it still has issues being a 10-year-old car.
Yeah, 10 years old car, no comments lah.
Cannot say that, but if can still drive like that, then I would say also
still
quite
workable.
good.
I think it's still workable 10 years, above 10 years lah. It's alright already.
Other cars might not last that long lah.
I don't know whether you aware in the market there will come is very short-term periods lah. Their NASA also come up their own car also. NASA.
But NASA is more like importer of car rather than
their JV with the Kia, the Korean.
The NASA Kia.
Korean car, but it's not success lah. In the end, it's not success lah. Actually, Malaysia we have 3 brands lah. One is the Proton, Pro Duo, and then the third is the NASA.
But again, NASA I feel like more like car importer rather than car manufacturer at this point, right?
But they are JV lah.
Again, still, I think most people is just we will see between the two lor, Proton and Pro Duo lah. Now, looking at Proton now, do we still have the same pride for Proton?
Okay, these questions, I think because reasons lah, we have a many of factors. Now, because of the China manufacturers to come in to JV with the Proton's car, so make the Protons again glory. Okay,
so this one will be in part 2. We will stop today for this much. Thank you for you guys listening. What do you guys think about Proton cars? The older, history of Proton cars. Were you proud of Proton back in the day? Do you own a Proton before? Do you still own a Proton? Let us know in the comments.
Keep a Proton as an ethic car. Maybe it's some like
hobbyist car. Is it?
Keep a BMW 3 Series, and then because of this Proton is our national pride. Then I keep the Proton Saga in my home. It's maybe after 14 years. Maybe you guys have this kind of a car. Maybe you can show us.
Tell us your car stories.
Send us a picture. Maybe we can show for some our audience and see. Wow, people keep the car in 40 years is because this is Proton Saga. It's a pride. Because the national days,
So show us your national pride of Proton. But thank you again for listening, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.